Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode. Today, we're going to talk once again about belief and belief in things that you can't see right in front of your face, right? Things that seem next to impossible. Things that seem that like it'll just never work out for you. And look, when I talk about belief, I'm not necessarily saying that you should just wait for whatever it is that you're hoping for, or whatever it is that you want to just fall in your lap, or that one day it'll materialize and it'll just happen for you out of nowhere. You know as well as I do that's never how life works out, and that's not how life will ever work out. You have to put in the work, you have to take whatever steps that you need to, and you have to put in. You have to pay your dues. You know, I mean that's the only way that you can ever turn your current belief into a reality. But I think that belief is really important in life, because you need belief in order to problem solve. How are you going to ever find solutions to problems if you don't believe that it'll ever work out for you, or that very thing that you're going after will ever become your life, or will ever become your career? If you believe that you're going to become a millionaire one day, a lot of people think that that's out of reach. A lot of people think that that's impossible. You know, how do you turn $10 into $1 million, $1 million into $10 million, into $100 million? Well, quite a few people did it, and not just because they're smart, or because they're good at what they do, which are both very important things, but because they put their best foot forward, and they really set their mind to it, and you know, the results speak for themselves. But I think this is something that a lot of people have a really hard time with, including myself, because people like me are very realistic as opposed to idealistic. Now, there is a very strong idealistic aspect of who I am. That I'll be honest, once my brain goes there, I'm as delusional as can be. You know, I can really get stuck in my own deep rut by doing that, and never be able to figure out a way to get out of it. You know, but you need faith, you need belief in things that you can't see right now. You need faith. You need to believe in the unknown in order to find solutions to problems. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into today's scripture here. And before we get into it, just to provide you guys some background here, this is the story of the Jews that were under a lot of immense scrutiny by the Chaldean invasion. You know, a lot of people were up in arms. They're super anxious. They're scared. Didn't know what to do. You know, panic was, people were panicking, and they had this leader at the time, the prophet Habakkuk, that sat down with them and reassured them that everything will be okay. Just as long as we stand firm, just as long as we're strong as a collective, we will make it through this. We will defeat the Chaldeans. Or I don't know if that's what they called them, the Chaldeans. They do refer to it as the Chaldean invasion, but I'm not really sure if that's the title that they went by. But this is the prophet Habakkuk being the strong, confident leader that he was, saying, hey, look, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna defeat these guys. We're gonna take our nation back. that's what happened here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get into it. This is Hebrews 11:1-2, and it says, "Now faith is confidence in what we hope for and assurance of what we do not see." This is what the ancients were commended for. Okay, so towards the end of that verse, it sort of turns into a happy ending, right? It sort of turns into this this heroic tale of how the ancients, because they had such a strong leader, they took on the confidence, and they took on the machismo that this guy had, and they made it. They were strong. They were better for it, and that's what we have to be. But we have to have faith, and not only do we have to have faith, but we have to have faith in things that seem like they're too crazy to become a reality. You know, I think a lot of people get wrapped up in this idea that in order to live an abundant and productive life, you have to live in reality on reality's terms, which is true, but you have to live in reality on reality's terms with the reassurance that whatever you set your mind to, whatever life that you want to have, whatever outcome that you want to have, will happen for you. But you have to develop a strong mindset, which is tough. A lot of people don't have that right now. I'm trying to work on that every day myself, so I understand how hard that is. But this is why having faith is so important, because as a country, in order to get past, in order to put all this turmoil and divide completely behind us, that's what we have to do. Is we have to have faith. But a lot of people don't want to have faith, or they just don't have it, and I don't know why. I think there's a couple things that come to mind whenever I think about people that are like that have that similar mindset. It could be ego. It could be the fact that a lot of people, you know, they reach a certain point where they have such an abundance of knowledge about a particular subject that now it's time to stop learning. It's time to stop growing, because you know everything, right? It's an ego thing for sure. But I think it's also a scarcity mindset. It could be that people are just too afraid to put their faith and their trust in something because they've been screwed over and disappointed so many times in their life by either things or people that having any kind of faith in anything is just pointless. And so those are a couple of scenarios that come to mind for me whenever I think about people like that. And look, I'm not demeaning anybody. I'm not tearing anybody down, because I get that way too. There's days where I'm super idealistic, and I put my fingers to the grind, and whatever it is that I'm thinking about, whatever it is that I really want out of life, I just go out and attack and go after it. And then there are days where I just feel depressed. I feel hopeless. Like, how is this going to work out? How am I going to get myself out of this? It's impossible. So anyway, guys, just wanted to make a quick episode about that, about faith. For those of you guys that have been following me closely, you know that this is perhaps one of my favorite subjects that I like to talk about, because we really need that in our society right now. We really need that in our country for sure. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked this episode. If you did, share it, like and subscribe, to me on YouTube at Collectively Fearless. Follow me on Instagram at itsmatty_eyes. And then if you guys are looking for a really great pre-workout to fuel those faith sales, that made no sense what I just said, but to activate that positivity that you want to build for yourself, go check out OSNAP in the link in my bio. They have a great pre-workout called Search OSNAP. Go to their website in my link tree. I guarantee you guys will like what you see, trust me. Now, that's today's video. So until tomorrow, I will see you guys again soon, and hope you have a great rest of your day or night or morning. Talk to you guys again soon. Bye bye.